Hello there everyone, this is Neko here, getting ready to play The Infected. Alright, so we're gonna build the freezer, then we're gonna go out looting because, yeah, I did sell a bunch of cement to make some coins. You can see I spent it quite a few days. Woohoo! The goal after finding, it's the, basically, as I said, it's the loot because I want to be able to make some more power. I want to be able to make some more of these. Mostly because with this will allow me to run these. And once I can run these, I'll have an alternative money-making method. Because right now, if I want to upgrade or work on the benches there, that's going to take away from cement. It's going to take away from clay. Not to mention, we have another issue. If we go to construction and we go to roofs, you can see that the roofs here take clay. Some of them take 12, some of them take 10. Either way, whoo, clay is going to be very, very needed. Especially if I'm going to start building out this. Ooh, can't do that one. Especially if I'm going to start building out this place here. Once we get the corners and stuff built, we'll be able to actually put in some other things. I'm not sure if I want to use. What the hell is it floating way over there? That's weird. Wait, what? Hold on a second here. What? That. Was I tripping? The roof was tiny. There was a tiny roof. What? Okay. Well, either way, I'll worry about. I'm not sure what the hell happened there, but I'm pretty sure that was just a tiny roof. But either way, next thing we got a couple others, but yeah, you're gonna see this is going to take hell of a lot of clay just to do all of this here. We're gonna need a lot for this. Then we're gonna have to build up some place right here, and actually I may redesign this because we're gonna be building a roof already here. Then we'll be building a little foundation area right up in the center here, and then we'll have roofs going up this all the way up here and covering up to a certain point on here and going back down to there. Then we'll have another center roof plus this little bit of a roof. Then we have all of that roof. And then we have bricks because bricks are going to take clay because we have all of this to brick up. All of this, well, actually, I'm not sure about the inside walls, but all of the outside here is going to need to be bricked up. And so on and so on. So yeah, I want to get an alternative money-making method. Thankfully, I make so much iron, it's not even funny. So I can easily cram out as many of these extractors as I need. Majority of these are missing steel. Well, actually, all of them have their mechanical parts. So I don't have to worry about mechanical parts. Some of them will need aluminum. Some of them will need screws, which actually I think I can easily make. I would have to go and check and look real quick at all that. Yes, I'm pretty sure I can make most of this, or I pretty much have all of it ready to go. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for looting. I was just showing off what I've gotten, what I've done. Gotta love my spider web, which admittedly I probably can only turn this on and off at night or run it at during the day. But yeah. Ooh, excuse me. But we're working on oil right now. A lot of it. Woohoo! Admittedly, we're up to where we make 50 cents a minute. Once we get the rest of these oils in, we'll be able to make 250 a minute. And that means we don't have to babysit anymore because assuming that would be 25, 25, 50, 50, that would be 100 minutes. So about an hour and a half to let one of these run. So all I have to do is just set up like a little timer and be like, "Bzz, ding, hour and a half. All right, let's go." But for now, you can see this is all gonna take cement plus sandstone. So we're working on both of those. But all right, we need to sleep. We need to what else? Because I was talking about the clay that we need for that and why I'm working and looting and why I'm getting power. I think we'll do a building episode. Definitely need to do one, especially for my bedroom. We gotta get a bedroom at some point, and it looks like we may be getting close to winter. Nope, fall. So we should. Oh, actually, I should go grab a couple tools before that, and we're under attack. I don't know which one under attack it is, but we're under attack. We'll grab you. We'll grab you. That should take care of that. Now the question, I might want to build a watchtower somewhere so I can see where the hell these guys are. They got stuck over this way. Where these guys are coming from. I think that's all of them. We also do need to do a base build. In other words, at some point, or not base build, but a defense build. I'm gonna end up throwing in a bunch of whatever you call them, stupid things, barbed wire fence. Wait, where the hell do you guys get stuck at? You sound, oh, I was gonna say, you sound like you got stuck over here or up there. And part of the other reason why I want to do improved defense is because cranking those up, kind of wish there was a tier 3 of the spikes, or that the barbed wire fence actually dealt more damage. It does deal damage, but it's very slow. Speaking of, I think I said we were going to build a freezer. I got most of the resources. Poor dude here is having to dig through the boxes and trying to figure out where the hell to stuff everything. So we're going to get this finished. We need plastic, steel, aluminum, screw. I got most of it in. I did make more plastic, which, because we ran out, so we need at least one of you. We need plastic, screw, steel, aluminum, so we have to go upstairs because that's where everything else is. Nope. Yes, you. And steel and aluminum, I think. We definitely need the mechanical parts. Yes. And a few other parts because it's expensive to make the watermills. Like, holy flip. We can throw you back in here. If I get lucky and we get enough to get 25 mechanical parts, I'll set up another water mill, because that will allow us to take care of another 3. Well, actually, it'll allow us to take care of the freezer, because right now we can take care of the oil and the mass oil box. This is like if I need oil. This is if I want to try and make money. But for now, we have oil shell and a couple other things. Screw it, we'll dump you in here. We'll keep you, and you. This can be dumped down in stairs. Oil, the other stuff. Winter. And you can be put in one of the boxes that are hidden in the pile here. Now, once we get this all cleaned out, we'll throw them in here. Big freezer. I think we have to slap in wires into this, so I might have... Oh, that's another thing, is I will have to look at setting up wire pulls and other things all around the place. So we'll open your corn. So corn is going to go in here. I'm going to see how we can set this up. So corn, I'm going to see how many boxes we can fit in here. Oh, looks like he managed to get that. Melons, potatoes, we'll get the potatoes. I'm going to see how many we can fit and what would be the optimal way to do this. I think we could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 boxes. We could fit more if we wanted to by going in here, but I'll worry about that later. All right, cucumber. So basically we'll have all the foods that... Okay, apparently this was not placed all the way back. We'll have all the foods for the whatever placed next to this. Huh. Why are you not allowing me to go against the freezer wall here, but this one is? That's a little annoying. Something must be interfering. Could be him. He could be interfering. You need to move it, dude. Onions, none. This is actually going in here. You don't need to be in this pile. We're gonna be moving a few things out and about. We'll take this and we'll move this right here. And we'll put the food... Well, actually, if we're going to put the food mixer here, we're going to want to put the melons right here so we can come in and out. So, yeah, we'll move the melons right here. A little bit of a tight squeeze, but this is just meant to come out and grab these stuff. He can't put things, the melons into this melon box just yet, so we'll worry about that later. So... we'll get this in. So the melons, we'll have watermelons, we'll have a few other things. Well, actually, no, we'll move you over here. And actually, this is a little close to the wall. I may have to move this out from the wall. That might be a little bit of the issue. Dang it. There we go. So we'll have potato, cucumber, corn, onions, a good set of onions. We'll set in a second box in here for all the materials also. So we can have 2 sets at all times and we can make use of the thing. So we'll grab that, empty it. Admittedly, I was supposed to be looting, but instead I'm setting up the freezer and getting everything else ready to go instead. Yay! Which is fine. Alright, we got potato, cucumber, corn, onion. We'll grab all of you out. We'll make more. We'll clean this all out. That way we can have fresh stuff in here. So he isn't, but we are going to have to wire this up though. Yep, definitely got to wire it up. Which we'll just do the cheap, easy way to do that for now until we can until we do a wiring and other crud. Okay, you can all go over here, dump that off. Dump that off. Now we need to go grab the hammer, go wire this up, which Again, we're gonna have to make all of this look pretty. I've kind of just been slapping it all together. Whee! Alright. And hammer. Here, you. Grab you. Grab a wire. Drink some water. And actually, I should build another junction box. So let's actually look what it takes to make one. So power to make one of these. We need iron, copper, cobalt, screws. I think we have all of that ready. Yes, 2 iron. Now we need cobalt and copper. There's that. Now cobalt. Do we have cobalt? Nope. Dang it. I was hoping we would have had it all. Oh well. At least we got a bunch of the steel, which we can go fill in a few more of those machines, which is fine. Dang it. Quit. Okay, well, that's good. Alright, so we need cobalt. Actually, yeah, we'll do a set of cobalt. I'm sure we'll need it for other stuff. We'll just throw in one firewood. That should be enough to take care of everything. Should doesn't mean it will be. Gotta love when you say you're gonna do something and you get distracted and oh right, we need 2 firewood because we're doing 2 sets. Oops, give me those back. We're gonna have to eat. Thankfully, I've got some protein ready to go. And I'm going to have to do a ceiling build at some point. Although it won't be all on camera. Light you. Light you. We're going to grab you. Craft. That's 10. I think that's enough. I believe it's enough. This will be another power that we're gonna need, and it's also, oh, right, actually, this is another reason why we're gonna need the power, because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to afford to be able to keep it going. So I think we can. This feels like it's not square. It might be, but staring at it makes it seem like it's not. No, it is square. Okay. Alright. For now, we're going to set you other power junction. We're gonna have it about as slow as we can get. That takes care of that. Now we need 2 wires, which we only have 1. And then there's the issue of power. Woo! Which means I might have to go turn off my mass oil production just to take care of power. Especially if I want to keep it on all times, because it's going to take, I think, what, 300? 200? Or was it 350 power? I think it was 350. Yes, so basically we would have to turn off mass oil to take care of, to make sure we have guaranteed power at all times. Especially since these only produce about 10 power at max, so 300, or not at max, but at minimum. So we would lose about half our power here, so we would be sitting at 150. And this is currently taking up like 600? Or this one's currently taking up like 500 power? Anyways, we should be able to take care of that because we got the cobalt. Yay! I'll have to figure out where to place most of it, but that's fine. Huh. I might have not have even needed a firewood to take care of as much as I did. That's awesome. Alright, we'll need 1, 2. And then we'll need another wire. Then we'll go looting. Yay! There we go. And then I might set up or I might go out and hunt some crocs because that's hell of fast money. I will say that. Like, it is stupidly fast money. And it's easy money. Especially if you set it up right. Oops, I keep running my stamina out. Alright. What was it? Hammer? Yes. Now we need to connect from you all the way over to you. And then from you to you. And there. Yeah, definitely got to make this a lot more pretty. Alright, so now. Wind turbines are picking up, so we're getting half power of the 40. That's max, which is actually going to be very helpful. But yeah, we should be good. Admittedly, I think I'll turn off mass oil for now. I probably should separate that out, but this is where we need the extra. All right, so big freezer. We'll call it for that. Perfect. So now the potatoes should be infinite. Yes. Cucumbers should be infinite. Yes. The corn. Yes. The onions. Yes. Woo! He's speed gathering. The melons in here. Perfect. Perfect. Now we can move you out here. There we go. That will take care of that. We're going to have to move you around. We're going to have to move you around. We're going to have to move a little bit of this around because the desk... Actually, I don't think it matters because I don't think there's a animation for this like there is for the crocodile skinning or the skinning bench. So you're going to be a little bit away. Now we can move all the onion boxes out of the way for now. I'll have to make this all pretty off camera, but for now I just want to get this at least semi-organized and moved out of the way so that way we can have room. Plus this would make a little bit more sense with this setup now because we have our spoiled food, then we can go into here, which is right next to the bench. Then we have our regular storage. Not enough room. Must mean either this needs to be moved or those need to be moved. But for now, screw it. Okay, good enough. Close the freezer. Close him. You're now forever trapped in here. Ha ha ha. Actually, are you really? Can you open this? No, you cannot. Huh. I could actually lock them in the freezer. That's awesome. But at the same time, probably not something I should be doing. Alrighty. So, we're gonna eat. Screw it. I won't eat that. I'll just eat a couple pieces of meat. And then let's get... Wait, where'd I go? Where'd I park? Oh, right. I parked back up here. And I think, realistically, best place to loot is the city. There's a lot of places around it. And it's really easy to run the enemies over. Okay. Nothing in this one. We got my pet sleeping on the back. Eat. 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 Good enough. But I think we might go and hit... I might go and hit this way, down here, hit here, then come back down to here just to get those places. It's gonna take a little bit to... Woo! Nailed it. Gotta love when the vehicle flips easily, for some reason. Obviously, it can't be because I've got more weight set on top than I do anywhere else, but still. Part of the reason that using a truck for off-road sucks is because of the boulders. It makes it hard to travel around, but we can carry a hell of a lot. So normally for me, I do the lazy way for doing getting stuff. So basically, I just run the enemies over, just squish, woohoo, free rewards. So if you expect a lot of combat, you kind of missed out because I found the truck real early, like hell of early. So I kind of just like meh on combat, especially since most of the time you're just stabbing and they're dodging and oh. And I probably should crank up the number of enemies in the POI. Plus, it's sometimes fun just to drive around and try and hunt the enemies. And run them over. Stupid. There we go. Although sometimes it can be a hard pain to do. What? I only have 3 enemies. Why is there 4? There shouldn't have been that many. Oh well. Alright. You're done. Let's go find the dead bodies that I ran over. There should be 4 dead bodies. Whether or not we can find them, that's a different story. Ooh, Kevlar. Nice. Would have preferred some change on top of that, but oh well. Better than nothing. Ooh, mechanical parts. Sweet. That's what I'm looking for. Wait, how the flip did you... Oh, well. Ooh, gold. And, well, I wouldn't call it gold, but, money and, oil. Nice. Alright, where was the last idiot? Here we are. Ooh, sweet. We made bank. Eventually, we'll be able to buy some of the perks and other stuff. I usually just come in, speed loot, speed grab whatever the hell we can, throw it in, because realistically, if you look at the right side of the screen, it tells you what I'm finding, what I'm not finding, how much loot is in here, and all that. And even if you don't see it, this is pretty much everything. That's it. I'll move this down here, and you can pretty much pause the game and be like, oh, neat, I didn't know you could find all this in these places. I wonder if we can get these stairs. And these has railings. These would be neat railings and neat stairs. What else would be neat if we could have it? This would be some nice new decorations that we could have to set up a little patio. Oh, mine. What else would I want to steal or to get as potential uh, items? Maybe pallets. Set up some pallets to make it look like we've got like little storage areas. I could build a little storage bin place for next time. Woo! Saving. I would love to have some of these build pieces too, like to be able to build some skinny, low rise roofs or whatever like this. This would be a nice piece to be able to have, and having various sizes. Ooh, waterfall. Actually, have I seen this waterfall? Yes, I have. It was one of the waterfalls I was like, ooh, this might be a potential future build. Sweet food, everything else, take it, run it, hit it, flee. Dun, 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 dun. There's all kinds of places you can look for loot and oh. Hi. Where the hell are you all coming from? That's my curious. There we go. Sorry you can't join me. I already have my pet bear. You'll have to try again later. Anyways, wasn't expecting a bear. Admittedly, I don't know if I can run them over. I may have to try running them. I think we can run them over. May have to try that again. Ooh, yay, electric... Not... What? Is there a spot I can hide in to force you guys to not dodge? What? Haha. Alright. There we go. If you get in the right spot, you can force them to be able to not dodge, and it's just like, haha. Although, a little surprised. Nope, 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 nope. And nope, and nope. Ooh, Kevlar, nice. Money! Yep. Ooh, lead. Ooh, mechanical parts. Yes, please. Lead is also an additional bonus, although personally I've already given my suggestion on my videos about potential lead extraction device where it takes like 15 minutes to make one lead, and it takes like, I don't know, 150 power, somewhere around there. I forgot the exact number I said, but either way, if you wanted to make it like one a minute, you would have to build quite a few of them. And the whole point is to make it where it takes where you just can't just slap them all down like hell, like there's no tomorrow. You have to pick and choose and all that. Admittedly, once you get to a certain point, it won't matter, but that's still... Alrighty. How many buildings we got left? I think I cleaned out that one. I think... Ooh, mechanical parts. Sweet. I haven't seen a mailbox. Mailboxes typically have screws and nails and sometimes iron in them. Oh, I have not cleaned this place. Alright. I wonder why we can't have a big fridge like this. I would love a big fridge like that. Still trying to think about what, you know, maybe if we could have some of these textures, it would be kind of cool for a bathroom. Maybe some floor textures like this. That would be kind of cool too. I still want stairs with railings like this. And I still want some of these U stairs rather than the L stairs. I would also like to have some windows like this. That would be kind of cool. A little balcony windows set up, doors set up here like this. Different sizes. Like if I could have some that are like half and a fourth sized structures. That would be really appreciated. Ooh, 666. Interesting. Alright, let's go put some stuff up. How do we want to do this? I guess we'll store stackables, one item in here. You. Well, actually, that's medical, so that goes somewhere else. You. Then we can put medium items in here, like that. Yeah, it takes up 2. Big items, you, and you. Non-stackables, you, and you. Medical, we can put in here. Perfect. Actually, we got some food and stuff we can eat for vitamins and proteins and other things of that nature. And water. Perfect. Alright. We can throw in biofuel into this. We can throw eggs into this. And the rest of the food we can keep on. But for now, let's hurry up, loot, run to the next zone, call it, grab whatever the hell we can out of this. And move on to the next place. Why is it... Okay, I was gonna say, it's like, did I stay for a day or something here? I thought I looted everything here. Alright, down we go. Whee! This would also be another nice build piece to have. Probably could set it up as 3 build pieces or 4. So you have the window, which is low. Then you have the triangle on top of it, and then you have the side triangles here. I think we can build some of the walls like this if we got really creative. I'm trying to look at how we could... Oh yeah, it would also be nice to have some of those for decoration, that for decoration, all kinds of things. Alright, next location. Whee! Should I go... Nah, we'll continue following along the coast. Admittedly, I tried to drive in it once, and sadly, there's a limit, which sucks. Oh well. It was kind of fun, though. Until I found the limit. Whee! Oh, you got lucky. I couldn't turn hard enough. Alright, bye! So, oh, another waterfall? There's 2? This might be a fun place to build. Alright. Oh, squish the bird. Looks like we'll have to turn right up here. Whee, hit the brakes. Turn right. Oh, you're unlucky. You're in the way. Squish. Stop. Hop out. Steal your money. Aw, okay. Steal your tea. More stackable, unstackable. Perfect. Alright, go. Livers will go in the cooler. They sell for gold when you cook them. Woo, money. Oh, this one's got multiple waterfalls here. Nice little place. Alright, where are the enemies? Where are you at? Oh, I heard one of you. There you are. You were right against the wall. Come on. Squish. You're dead. Where's your buddies? That's the question. Oh, there's you. Ah. Come on. You can... Did you disappear? Yes, you did. Stupid. I don't know if that counts as them being killed or what, but... I kind of wish these trucks and stuff had physics. Not gonna lie. So I could just knock them out of the way. Or we had a sledgehammer, and we could sledgehammer those structures, the vehicles, for resources. I'm sure there's one around here that I missed. He'll probably end up yelling and coming at me, but for now, let's come back here. Let's find... Where did he die? Also, 3 waterfalls. Let's check this place out. Whee! This would be a fun build. Because I could set up here. This would use so much glass for a build. It would be stupidly expensive, but I would have to do it. This would be an amazing spot. Because I could set up my house like right up over here on this entire, or set my house here. So I can be like, nice look out. Oh, hello, there's 2 of you. But I could set up, have a nice coastal view. We could have a nice waterfall view. We could build across here, build a bridge, so we could look down at the water and enjoy the water. Then we could build probably a zigzag pathway that goes up there, and then maybe an elevator up there, and then have a lookout over here. Then we could have a bridge that goes across from over there to over there, and build a neat little thing there. That would be, and then we can have a few other places set up. Like, this would be hell of amazing. And then we could have a pathway that goes from like over there, curves around this, a certain amount of curving, so we can get a nice view around that. This is definitely amazing. The question though is, desert's hell of a ways away. Defense wise, cave is over there. Ooh, if we stay up on the rocks, we could put and only have 1 pathway, maybe 3 or 4 pathways, and just put spikes around those. We shouldn't have to worry about spawn issues, hopefully. But then there's the issue of desert. Admittedly, I would love to see some desert get put in over on this side of the map. And like a few more like how there's a small desert over there. Would be nice if there was like a small desert right up in here, or actually right here. Make this little pathway here all desert. That would be kind of neat. Anyways, distracted, observing, having fun. Might want to prepare for winter. Fall, November. Whoo! We may have to start relying. Might have to get some stuff. Didn't even realize how many days or seasons had passed for farming cement. Holy crud! I wasn't prepared. Oh well. All right. Well, let's get this. We'll loot up here. We'll finish this place. I'll probably loot a little bit more off camera. And kind of would love to have some of these railings. I would love to have some of these poles, like this one, and maybe a few other types, and maybe have some of this fencing. That would be kind of cool to get. Maybe have some gutters that we could slap on some of the roofs. That would be kind of a neat little touch. Admittedly, building so close to this place would be a hell of a nice loot. It would be easy to get pretty much whatever you call it. Lead, because all that, and food. Just come over here every 10 days and loot. Especially when we get a lot of money or a lot of materials that we can use to sell. decent amount. Let's continue. Still, all kinds of things that would be amazing to have, including these walls and these fences. Alright, let's just finish out this place, or finish out this town, and then call it, because I got distracted. Oop. I got distracted. Perfect. Probably gonna have to go and deposit some of the food and other items that we have into my truck, especially since we're getting, oh, yeah, full quick. Oh well, doesn't really matter. I'm not here for that stuff. I'm here for electrical, mechanical, and a few of the other items. Okay. Once we get all that, down we go. Whee! I wonder if we can get some of these. This looks like it would be a 1/4 piece, and this looks like it would be a half piece, like half here, half here. I think we'll go dump into our vehicle. Dump. More dumping. We'll dump all of you and you and the medical bandage, which we can dump in. Oh, rotten food. Not rotten. Oh, liver. We gotta get liver. Throw you in here. We have hell of a lot of melons. I didn't realize how many melons we had. Woo! Move all you. Move all you. The eggs can go in here. Cucumbers, yeah, they'll probably rot. Well, actually, they won't, but still, I guess we'll throw this into here. Seeds and the medical bandage. Okay, perfect. Oh, you're back. Hi. Here. You're dead. Ah, sucker. Ooh, plastic. Thank you. I think we cleaned out this room. I think we need to clean out right here. And then that should be most of this area. You're done, you're done, you're done, done. We got like 2 more buildings, call it end of an episode. Probably go back home, or probably buy the electric saw bench and the whatever you call it, the other item, the furnace, the electric furnace, and then have an episode of me trying to build those. Then we'll probably do some base building and a few other things. And oh, hey, you're back. Grab. Can we just like, ow, cheater. Weapon hit through the wall. We got 1 injury. Yeah, kind of figured. Alright, we cleaned out this place. We'll call it here. I'm gonna get my bandage. So, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened. Just run around, gathering, killing, finding, looting. Hopefully we got enough mechanical parts to build at least 1 more. It looks like yes, we do. Sweet. If you guys want to see more of this series, make sure to check out the channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games in the process. If you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and you come back for more. I'm gonna get ready for the next episode, which means I'm gonna go buy them things, get, and then pretty much start preparing to build those 2 new items in the process. Woohoo! And then probably set up another water place. Yay! So we can have another more power. Bye bye.